Hey, am I live on YouTube right now? I'm hoping this is working because I've tried to do this before and it's failed miserably. So I don't know who's going to join and how I'm going to see who's joining. If you're watching this, leave a comment. But essentially, I decided to do a bit of a live video. RC Mayhem. Hey, how you doing? I decided to do a live video because I haven't been on YouTube for a long time, and I'm getting a notification that it's a very bad connection, so I do apologize in advance. But there we go, there's heaps of people coming on now. So yeah, someone's writing test. Yes, this is a little bit of a test. I normally do these live feeds on my YouTube channel, so if you haven't followed me on YouTube, on Facebook rather, you should follow me on Facebook because I do a lot of live feeds on there. So essentially what's happening right now is I'm going to solder some connectors, XT150 connectors, on these brand new 5000 milliamp Turnigies. Looks like everybody can hear me loud and clear. Welcome back, Vass. Thank you. Watching from Korea. Hey, hello. Alright, so I normally would do this on my own, just in my own spare time, but I figured, why not chat to some of the people out there, some of my subscribers, because I haven't really been on YouTube sort of giving you guys an explanation as to why I haven't uploaded anything. It's a long-winded story, but basically I needed some time away from everything, and I needed to get my head straight. I had a few personal issues that I needed to deal with, and I sorted myself out. I had a bit of a rough patch, I guess you'd call it. I love your channel, Vass. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. So yeah, I had a bit of a rough patch, and I had to take some time away from everything and sort of recenter myself, and yeah, just sort some things out, get back into the swing of things. So well, should we start this video off with a bit of a teaser? Should I give you a teaser? Thumbs up if if you guys want a teaser, because I've got a new product in some of our carbon fiber parts, Vass, for you to review. Hey, I'm all for it. Carbon fiber parts are good. All right, so oh geez, it's actually a bit heavy for me to grab with one hand. Thumbs up. Yep, tease away. All right, look. Can you guys see that? That's coming. So I got that in the other day. And yeah, that's going to be the first. Sorry, I got to clear my screen here. That's going to be the first unboxing that you are going to see from my return. Now, I've already got a few videos uploaded on the channel as we speak, new videos that I'm going to be releasing starting 1st of May. So mark this in your calendar. 1st of May is when I'm going to be putting up some new videos on YouTube for you guys to view, and yeah, you'll see some new content very soon. Now, this is a tricky part, cutting these connectors off and trying to make sure that your cables are the right length. I think this is going to be all right, so we can just cut this one off as well. Snip. Yep, that looks uneven actually. Damn. Okay, I got to cut the black one down a little bit more. Let's see here. All right, so sorry, I'm trying to do this and talk to you all at the same time. This is usually a lot easier on Facebook, but what I normally do when I'm doing these is I put a lacquer band around the cable that I've cut so it doesn't make contact with this cable, because you don't want these to touch, and it's not good, and you could cook your battery. Alright, so I know that there's a lot of people commenting. I'm probably not reading all the comments right now, but I will get to them a little bit later on. So I'll keep looking at the screen. Can't believe you're back in business. You look great. I look great, really? I need a freaking haircut, to be honest with you. I'm dying to go get myself a haircut because I hate it when my hair gets this long. But yeah, thank you. I really appreciate all the nice comments that I'm getting there. Alright, so Do you guys want to see what I'm doing? I'll need to angle the camera down a little bit. So do you want to see what I'm doing? Have I got water in here? I think I do. Little spray bottle with water, so you can sort of clean your tip. All right, that's all nice and good. All right. Hang on, but I switched all my cars. Oh, that faded away. I didn't. Someone said they switched everything to XT90s. That's cool. XT90s are a great connector. Here we go. Look, I'm gonna show you. How's that? You can see that all right? That looks pretty cool. Can I bring it in closer maybe? Where does it go? Hang on, maybe I need to bring this back a bit. There you go. Now you can see. Alright, I'm sure you can still hear me okay. You just don't see my ugly mug at the moment, but you should be able to see what I'm doing. So I have done a video about connecting, doing XT150 connectors and all this sort of stuff. I don't like to use those little claw things. They always move. So I get a pair of pliers with a lacquer band on the end, and it works beautifully. So I start here, putting the iron right on that tip of the cable there, and I'm going to let the solder really cook that wire so it transfers the heat, and soon enough I should be able to touch my solder on the opposite side, and there you go. See, look, it's melting on the opposite side. I don't know if you guys can see that all too well, but there we go. Alright, so that's got enough on there. That'll be good. Alright, so that's one done. Now what I normally do is I usually have a battery laying around so I don't get my cables mixed up. So the red one takes the small sleeve with the female plug. Alright, so that's what we're going to be putting on the red one. So we can put the battery aside, pop that in there like so, and now we're going to feed some solder in here as well. Wow, there's actually quite a few people watching this. Really cool to see so many comments, and really cool to see that a lot of people have been a little bit worried about me, I guess. I've received some messages through Facebook and YouTube and on my comments. Someone hates soldering. It's not that bad. Soldering's not that bad once you know how to do it. I actually don't mind it. It's more time consuming for me than it is a hassle or anything. Just takes a little bit of time, and once you sort of get it, it's easy. It is piss easy to do. So I'm going to put a little bit more solder in here. Now these things, they take a lot of solder to really fill up that that cavity. Here we go. That looks pretty decent to me. Yeah. Alright, so now I'll get my battery here, put that in position. Now the cable's going to get pretty hot. Sorry, my other pliers are underneath the camera. Here we go. Alright, these little guys. So what I normally do, I'll actually flip this over to this side, make it a bit easier for me. So I grab that, and don't forget, you got to put your sleeve in before you do any of this. So put your sleeve in, grab that, and now you put the iron right on top of that there. Sorry, the cable's in the way there. Let that warm up again until it melts. There we go. That's melted now. Yes. Alright, so now I get this guy and I just pop him straight into the middle. But you do it nice and slow, like so. And I'll let it sit there for a bit. The reason why I let it sit there for a bit is because I want the solder from the cable to mix with the solder that I've put in the little cap, so it all becomes one. And then you slowly let go of that, and boom, she's done. See? Look at that. Nice and clean and easy. Give it a little whoop, let it cool off a bit, and you just pull the sleeve over the top and you wait for the click. Yeah, or click. That's it. It's done. One XT50 connector done. Now we do the other one. And the other one takes the bullet, this guy with the big sleeve. Alright. That watch though. That watch. Yes, this watch. Alright, so first comment on the watch. check it out, it's even got a zip tie because the little latch that holds that in place broke off. So I'm using a zip tie to keep that in. This watch, if anybody plays PlayStation, you've probably heard of the game Dead Space. So this watch is a replica that the character Isaac wears in the game Dead Space. This is a collector's item. This is, see, look, Dead Space 3. It actually says it on the back, Dead Space 3. It's probably coming out inverted on the screen, but this is number 96 out of 500 in the world, this watch. And I'm putting it on backwards. Here we go. All right. And it's a it's actually a Meister, something like that. That's what it is. It cost me a pretty penny too, but it is a nice watch. It's quite, just, I'm spewing that the little latch that this goes into broke, and I'm using a bloody zip tie to keep that in there. Oh well, you know, you do what you can. It works. Most of the time people don't even notice that it's busted. Alright, so we strip our little cable here. Blink. See? Somebody's writing something in some other language I can't understand. That sounds French to me. Okay, so yeah, that is, if you guys have been listening from the beginning, that's pretty much what's happened to me. Is I had some personal issues to deal with, which I've now taken care of. I've had to switch jobs and just take care of a few personal things in my life. And unfortunately, YouTube had to take a bit of a back step. Now, I say YouTube, but please don't get that mistaken with the hobby. The hobby has never taken a back step. I have unfortunately had to sell a bunch of cars. So there's been a few cars and even some planes that I've had to get rid of, just because of financial issues as well. But to be honest, the ones I've gotten rid of are ones I could get rid of that I don't exactly miss. Well, a couple of them I will miss because they were quite good cars, but unfortunately, you know, sometimes you have to do what you have to do to keep your head above water. Which did you sell? I sold my gravedigger, my custom gravedigger that I had built. I built that probably about 3 or 4 years ago now. So I sold that, the gravedigger. I sold the E63HX from Team Magic because I've got the BES and I didn't really see the need of having both. I sold my Nero. I've got the Phazon, but I sold the Nero. What else did I sell? I sold the Viterra Helix. I sold my Stampede 4x4. I sold my old Emax. I also sold a couple of planes that were sort of taking up room in my hangar, and I got a couple of new planes actually. I got some new wings, got some new toys along the way. Traded one in for the other. I sold my radios, my Fly Sky radios that I had for my planes. So the Turnigy i10 and the FS i10, those two are gone. I'm now running a Tyrannus, which is a much better radio. Although it is complicated as all hell to bloody use. Almost forgot to put the sleeve in. Don't forget to put your sleeves in. Alright, so let's do this one. I'm almost done with this battery. I'm creating V2 for Xmas. Yep. Don't have any new armors to show you, unfortunately. But I can tell you that will probably change between now and the end of the year. Aside from the E5, the new E5 that Team Magic released, I don't have any new cars on the horizon at this stage, but that doesn't bother me too much because I kind of want to do a couple of projects. I want to do some more RC pit stop videos. I got cars that have some upgrades here that I need to install, and I want to show you all some of the upgrades that I've got for some of these cars. Alright, that one's done. With the computer instead of the radio. Love the Tyrannus. Yeah, program it off the computer. I did try to program it off the computer. I've actually gotten used to programming it from the radio itself. I find the computer a little bit more complicated, to be honest. But it could just be me, man. I'm computer illiterate at times, so damn, that's hot. That could just be me. But the Tyrannus, I've managed to put music on it now. It's got its own little voice commands and stuff. I've managed to do a bunch of stuff with that radio. There we go. XT150 connectors on one battery, done. But I have another one. So I got 2 of these recently, and yeah, now I got to do another one. So we're on 15 minutes already. So I'm going to do this one as quickly as I possibly can because I don't want to make this video super long. But I'm going to remind everybody again, 1st of May, which is a Monday, is when I will be releasing some new content on my channel. I've also got a bunch of other videos that I'm currently working on and editing. And you will see some new content on the channel very soon. So although I was away for a little while, I am coming back. I've never really quit this. I love the hobby. I love YouTube. I like, YouTube has allowed me to make a lot of friends from all around the world. Some locally, some on the other side of the planet, which has been wonderful. I've made some really good friends, some lifelong friends. I've had the opportunity to work with companies, manufacturers, and developers. It's been an outstanding experience, and I trade this for the world. Although I had to take a little bit of a step back to deal with some things. This is something that I really enjoy, and I don't think I'm going to quit anytime soon. So if I do become absent again in the future, don't freak out. It's just that I've had, I'll probably have to deal with some stuff. I know that some people I had a few comments actually of some people thinking that I was doing what Jang did and just left the channel and didn't really provide an explanation, and people were starting to get scared that I wasn't going to come back, which is really sweet because it's interesting because I spent my days talking to a camera, not my days, but you know what I mean, like I spend my time talking to a camera, and then I go and read the comments, and a lot of the times I don't realize the impact or influence that I have on certain people, whether that'll be positive or negative for that matter. I know that there's some people out there that don't really like me very much, but oh well. Can't expect to please everyone. That's all good. Alright, here we go. Let me just do this one quickly. Come on, melt. Here we go. Alright, boink. So I'm going to let that sit in there for a little bit, just to let it all mix in, and then slowly take the iron away, and bang, that's done. Bang! Alrighty, hear the click, boink, there we go, done. Alright, next one. Geez, I know that I've seen a lot of comments come up. I'm sorry I'm not reading them all at the moment because I am trying to get this done as well. Let's see. When enemy upgrades, I have. Okay, Outcast. What about the Outcast? You've helped me and inspired my concepts. Barbara Basha. Thank you, sir. You have been a long time follower, and I wish I had the time to watch your videos a little bit more. Unfortunately, I don't have time to watch everybody's videos. But Barbara Basha has been with the channel for a long time, and he's always amongst the first to comment on any new video I put out, which is always amazing. I don't know where he finds the time to watch all this stuff, but good on him. I love his comments. Very, very cool. What kind of battery is that? What kind of battery? This is a Turnigy. I know it's probably backwards on the screen, but it's a Turnigy 5000 milliamp 60C to 120C 2S. This is a 2S. I've now got 6 of these. I love these packs, and although I do get a lot of stuff sent to me, these I've actually been buying myself. So I've spent quite a bit of money on batteries. I'm actually throwing out a few of my older packs at the moment. I've noticed that some of my excuse me. I've noticed some of my older packs. I'm choking on the smoke coming out of this stuff. Some of my older packs are starting to really die. They don't hold charge, or they don't have they don't have the same C rating. I don't know. I charge them up and then I put them into a car and it's just yeah. But I've got batteries that are, 3-4 years old. My Gen Zs are pushing almost 5 years old. They're going to be 5 years at the end of this year. My Gen Zs 2S 5000 milliamp. I've used those things in everything I've got. But these Turnigys, I get about, I don't know, maybe a couple of years out of them. Maybe a bit more, maybe a bit. But I use my batteries a lot, so a couple of years for me is probably like 4 years for most of you guys, because obviously I put a lot of cycles through these things. Max amps are great running for us. Yeah, max amps are a great battery. I can't deny that. They are a fantastic battery. I've got a couple of them myself. But you know what? I'm going to show you something. Since someone's brought up the subject of max amps, here you go. You see that? So these packs I actually bought myself, and they are puffed as anything. Can you see that all right? So these puffed between, I think, the first dozen or couple of dozen cycles that I put through them. All right, so these are 2S. These I actually bought myself from Max Amps. They cost me, to land here in Australia, they cost me $256. I'll never forget it, because it was like an enormous amount of money to send them over. Now Max Amps have been kind enough to, well, they've supplied me with some packs in the past, some of which you may have seen on the channel. And you look, I've always said it, Max Amps, they're a fantastic battery, great battery. Ridiculously overpriced though. I'm sorry, ridiculously overpriced. For me, I don't notice any performance increase. I don't notice any longevity. I don't notice anything different from a Max Amps to something like this. I honestly don't. I have not been able to notice anything different. And like I said, great batteries, great company, just stupidly overpriced. And look, to each his own. Some people will swear by them and say that they won't buy anything else. That's fantastic. But I've had them. I've had various other packs, and I can't justify the money. I'm sorry. So for me, if you want to spend a little bit extra and you want to get something good, a lot of people bang on about SMC. I've never had them myself, because they're also a little bit pricey, but not ridiculously overpriced. But I love my graphene packs, my Turnigy graphene packs. I've got a few of them, and those things have been fantastic. Hobby King sent me out some Bolt batteries. I don't know if you guys have heard of the Bolt batteries from Turnigy. I'll be honest, I've had nothing but bad luck with them. Every single one of them have puffed, and they don't last that long. So the Bolt batteries from Hobby King aren't really the best, but the graphenes, definitely, I'm very, very happy with them. And these Turnigys, I'm happy with them. Because at the end of the day, look, if a battery didn't last in my hands, and I need reliable batteries, if they don't last, I'm not going to buy them again. I'm not going to have them again. Simple as that. And I wouldn't have 6 of these Turnigy 5000 milliamp 60C packs if I didn't like them, if they were no good. But these actually work pretty damn well, so that's why I got 6 of them. All right, that's enough about batteries for now. This one is done. All right, let's do something I don't normally do. I haven't done in a while, actually. Let's see here. I'll bring you guys around. The place is a little bit messy, so if you see some mess in the background, I'm sorry. But over here you can see the boats. There's a body. Oh, there's a new car over there as well. It's an FPV car, which I'll be doing an unboxing for pretty soon. These are some of the packs I'm going to be getting rid of. I've just sort of been sorting them out recently. And you might notice over here, hang on, I'll see if I can get it without tripping over. Do you guys know what this is? This is from the Losi 8T. So the Losi 8T is no longer petrol. The Losi 8T now has my Max 8 combo. That's the Losi over there. That's got my Max 8 combo that I took out of my BES. And I'm kind of trying to work out what I'm going to put on my BES, because there's a bit of a long-winded story with that. I've put a different system in it and it hasn't worked out as well as I thought it would. So you can see we've got all my cars over there. Now over this side, I got 2 planes up here hanging on the wall. And then over here, it's a bit dark on this side. Hang on, I'll see if I can turn the light on a bit. This is live. There's no preparation, there's no cuts. I can't really redo this. But you'll see a wall of wings over there. So these are my little toys at the moment, and I've got some more planes in the garage, and I've actually got 2 more planes upstairs. One of them is in my room because I have no room for that plane anywhere, and another one's actually on the kitchen in the wall. Well, not in the kitchen, it's like in opposite the meals area. Anyway, so that's the planes that I've got at the moment. On this side, this shelf's got all my remotes, some spare tires and things like that. So the remotes for all my cars. Over here I have a fairly new computer that's over there. My laptop is still kicking, but it's very slow, and then I've got a new screen and stuff like that over there. And then that's my little charging station, so I've got some batteries charging at the moment. Any quads? Someone's asking me any quads. I do have a couple of quads. I'm not a big quad guy, however I am getting into FPV at the moment. So I've got this, which you're going to be seeing a little bit of on the channel, and I also have these. Oh geez, that's really bright. Here you go. Can we see that okay? Cyclops goggles. So I've got these a little while ago, and I've actually been flying some FPV. So I've used FPV with this wing right here. I've flown that in FPV. So I may be getting some FPV quads in the future. You never know. Might get some FPV quads in the future. What else has happened? New toolbox, new tools, because I lost my old toolbox. Bit of a drama. If you follow me on Facebook, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, I lost all my tools. Everything that I've been collecting over the years was all gone, which was terrible. On top of all the dramas that I've had to deal with in the past. So here's my new Tyrannus, which I've been loving that. And I've also got a new one that I'm going to be doing an unboxing for as well. Hang on, I'm just peeking down here, hold on. There's something new. It's upside down. There you go. That's a new toy as well that's going to be coming up very, very soon. So I've got a bunch of projects that I need to do. I got a whole bunch of videos that are already uploaded. We've got some new RC Speed Week videos coming up, which will be released in about 2 weeks, I would say, 2 to 3 weeks. And I've already had a bash with my Losi 8T on 4S with the Max 8 combo. The Max 8 combo in that truggy is spastic. It's like crazy. There's so much power, it's incredible. And there's also a few other little bits and pieces that I'm not going to show you just yet, but yeah, because I don't want to bore you too much with too much detail here. I think I've gone on about half an hour now, Thank my buddies, love their e-sheen. Hello from France. Look, I know that there's been a lot of comments. I'm sorry I haven't been able to read all of them. I just decided to do this video whilst I was doing some soldering. I was actually going to do it on Facebook and decided, why don't I try it out on YouTube and just see how it turns out. Turns out there's a lot of people watching and a lot of comments. So I'm going to finish up here. I'm going to go through the comments, maybe answer some of them. I thank you all very much for tuning in. Stay tuned for May the 1st, which is I think is a Monday. That is when I will drop my new video and you guys can catch up on everything that's been going on. And yeah, you'll see some new content coming up very, very soon. That's it from me, guys. Thank you very much, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.